seen a bunch of these why it's bad to be born as videos. Well, today we've got another dinosaur, and we are going to be reacting to why it is so bad to be born as an Allosaurus. I've liked every one that we've reacted to. I don't think there's one that's been bad. So this one by Jay Hanna, big shout out to him. I'm expecting to be good. Let's get to it.
What will eventually be called North America.
Okay,
right now, it's hot and swampy, but still, your mom decides to pop you out in your football-sized egg, along with about 10 to 20 more of you.
I'm a football.
She covers your nest in a thin layer of dirt to hide you from any pesky egg thieves.
Thanks, Mom.
And then she leaves you forever.
The mom just drive off in a whip. It's not a Mustang.
All the odds, you're the first to crack out of your egg.
You already know.
Look out, world. A new apex predator has been born.
That's right, guys. If you haven't, scroll down for me. Hit that subscribe button.
You're only a couple feet long and pretty defenseless.
And let's survive here.
Hope to get big and get big fast.
Yeah.
So right now, you're pretty hungry.
I look adorable.
And those eggs look kind of delicious.
Wait a minute. I'm going to go ahead and pause here because those eggs are my brothers and sisters, Mr. Tiny Allo here, a.k.a. me. Please don't tell me this is another episode where we eat our siblings. That's just not... I don't know.
You think to yourself,
I don't want to do that.
Hurt if you just had one. 5 omelets later, some of the other hatchlings start to wake up.
They called an omelet?
Before they find out what you've done, you decide it's probably a good idea to check out of there and head for the nearest patch of ferns.
Oh, he's going to get revenge.
Back, you feel a twinge of guilt for eating your siblings.
Yeah, no, you kidding me?
They were kind of tasty. As a baby Allosaurus, life is all about staying hidden. Luckily, your scales let you blend into the ferns and ginkgos like a prehistoric invisibility cloak.
Oh, okay.
But that doesn't work all the time. And unless you want to be fast food your whole life, you gotta grow.
Not the McDonald's fry.
I mean, you gotta eat like every day is Thanksgiving. That's when you catch a whiff of something. Thanks to your oversized olfactory bulb, you can zero in on your next meal with laser precision.
Is that a beetle?
A bug? Crunchy and delicious. A lizard? Now we're talking.
Okay.
A rotting carcass? Gross, sure, but meat is meat.
It is what it is, brother. It is what it is.
But you're growing fast.
Nice.
Your legs are stronger, your teeth sharper, and your hunger insatiable. So when you stumble upon a Stegosaurus grazing nearby,
seems like a fine life so far.
Snaps. It's not just about hunger anymore. It's what has come to be known as the Allosaurus ambition. You see, Allosaurus kind of has a reputation for picking fights with just about anything.
We got that boxer mentality.
Check. Pterosaurs? Why not? Giant logs that might look vaguely threatening? Probably.
We're just eating logs?
When it comes to the Stegosaurus standing right in front of you, you figure you can take him.
Oh, we're chopping him down. Let's go.
Full of confidence.
We're getting stepped on,
before you get anywhere close, wham. A spike slams into your forehead.
Or just a spike to the noggin.
You decide you'll give this Stegosaurus another chance at life. But if you see him again, he's done for.
Later on down the road, you're cooked.
Maybe not. For the next 2 months, life carries on much the same way. Hunt, scavenge, heal, repeat. You're starting to figure things out, but it's still very difficult. This all changes when you run into an adult Allosaurus. Something clicks in your head.
It's a big fella.
If you stick by him, maybe you'll learn something. But more importantly, maybe he'll keep away things that want to eat you. For the next few years, this strategy actually works. You're scavenging his scraps and staying just close enough to never lose his trail. But of course, sometimes you get a little too close.
Nice.
Before you know it, you've hit a milestone. You're a juvenile Allosaurus.
The milestone.
At around 10 feet and weighing close to 800 pounds,
okay,
you're no longer the squishy little hatchling you once were.
That's a big fella.
You're faster, stronger, and more confident.
Oh,
but survival doesn't get any easier. Look. It just changes. One day, you return to find the adult Allosaurus you've been sticking with is gone.
He's gone.
By gone, I mean eaten. By what? You're not sure. But judging by the shredded remains left behind, it must have been something massive. You see, Allosaurus makes up about 70% of the predators in your environment. But that other 30%, that's where things get tricky. Torvosaurus are bigger and bulkier than you. Ceratosaurus are smaller, but don't underestimate them.
Cool looking.
Saurophaganax, well,
I've never heard of that.
Kings.
Not once in my life.
Some say it's just a massive Allosaurus. But honestly, does it matter? If it's big enough to take down an adult, it's definitely big enough to take you down.
It's big enough to run from. Just get out of there.
You're on your own again. But with your size comes new opportunities. As you're now large enough to target medium-sized prey.
What about the Stego?
Ornithopods.
I don't think so yet.
The only problem, they're fast. Fortunately, at your age, you have awkwardly long legs that'll help you keep up with your prey. Catching them, though, is one thing. Taking them down is another. You've heard rumors that swinging your head like an axe might work, but when you give it a shot, all you end up is with a few broken teeth.
Oh.
It's time to rethink your approach.
I gotta go to the dentist?
Instead, you go back to
dino
basics.
dentistry?
Biting. Lots of biting. Sure, it's not flashy, but it works. With enough bites, you cause so much blood loss that your prey can't fight back.
That's true.
Leaving you with an easy dinner.
Finally got some dinner.
As you hone your skills, you find your place in the ecosystem. Thanks to something called niche partitioning, adult allosaurs and other large carnivores,
what's for dinner?
They're too big and bulky to waste energy chasing smaller
We're
prey,
good.
leaving you with plenty of food.
That's a bet.
Life's good.
So we got plenty of KFC here.
Because just when you finish an exhausting hunt, an adult shows up.
Oof.
You try your best to scare him off, but, you weren't even hungry anyways.
Yeah, we're
In
good.
shame, you walk away. But then you stumble across something big. And I mean really big. A diplodocus. About 80 feet long.
80?
One of the biggest animals you've ever seen.
Maybe we can catch
and
a tail
then
meat.
Your Allosaurus ambition kicks in.
Yeah.
And you go after it.
That'd be
But
lunch
before
for
you get anywhere
days, brother.
close, wham. You get smacked by its tail.
Not
Lucky
the
you
tail,
can make
bro.
it out
Not
alive.
again.
You decide you'll give this diplodocus another chance at life. But if you see him again, he's done for.
You're cooked next time.
Maybe not.
Yeah, we're
Life
not.
continues
He's
this
not
way
cooked.
for a while. Chase, eat, get prey stolen, fight something you have no business fighting, and so on. But lately, things are changing.
Yeah, we're growing
you don't
a
have
little
the
bit,
edge
right?
you used to before. It's like you're playing a game of whack-a-mole.
We're getting
and
worse.
Always missing. Is the prey getting faster, or are you getting slower?
Or both.
You glance down at a reflection in a puddle. Your
we're
legs
getting
still look
old.
strong, but let's just say you're starting to lose that lean young body. You step on a scale to weigh yourself, it breaks. So you buy a sturdier one, and it reads 2,500 pounds. But don't feel self-conscious. It's totally normal. You're in your prime growth stage, and during this time, you'll pack on about 350 pounds a year.
Oh my!
By about 15, you're pretty much
By
fully
15?
grown, reaching close to 4,000 pounds and stretching nearly 30 feet long. You're also more muscular than ever.
I mean, we look great.
More robust than ever, giving you an even stronger bite.
Let us chop down somebody big.
At this point, you're the one stealing meals. And pretty much everything is on the menu. Baby stegosaurus, no problem. Baby diplodocus, piece of cake.
That's what I'm talking about.
No, they don't exist yet.
Baby
But
carrots
parents are still a problem. Because even fully grown, you still have limits. Taking down a full-grown sauropod is no easy task. It's not something you should ever attempt
They can do
alone.
it in a pack, though.
Though, of course, you won't admit that, and have attempted and failed many times.
Oof.
But this is where things get interesting.
Don't get stepped on.
Sometimes when the stakes are high, you and a few other Allosaurus put your differences aside.
That's what
for
I'm
the sake
talking
of a
about.
bigger meal.
Pack
And,
up.
Well, payback. Your pack spot to Diplodocus.
18.
It's not easy, but together you might be able to make it work. Your first step is to separate it from its herd.
Not the
You
van,
chase it
too.
through some mud, leaving behind some footprints, and then one of you distracts it while the others attack from the sides. After enough time and about 1 million tail whippings, you're finally able to take it down.
Finally,
Your first
bro.
Diplodocus. You really are an apex predator.
Let's go.
But taking it down wasn't easy, and all your injuries are starting to add up.
And we're
An
dying.
infection here, a broken rib there, that eye patch, well, you just wear it because it looks cool. Now, these injuries used to be no problem in your youth, but in your older age, you need to be
It's
a
going to
bit
get all
more careful.
infected, too.
Though, let's be honest.
My tail's going to
it's
fall
not
off.
in your nature. After some time with your group, you decide it's best to split up. Because, well, things are starting to get a little tense.
Oh
That's
my
because
gosh.
It's mating season. However, this will be just as hard as the rest of your life.
Oh, that's
a mate
great.
Doesn't just come out of nowhere. Unless she does. Well, you'll still have to win her over. Luckily for you, you've been blessed with some nice crests. Sounds kind of weird, but those
You
are
got
those
little horns?
horn-like things above your eyes.
That's kind of cool.
After pulling off a little Allosaurus Riz, you find yourself
Not
a
the
mate.
Riz.
Get to business, and in a few months, a new baby Allosaurus.
Don't
just
eat
like
him,
you
bro.
will be
Please don't
born.
eat him.
And good thing, because
It kind of
even
is
after
extra
all
food,
you've
though.
been through,
You know, if I'm an
your
Allosaurus, I'm not.
yeah.
If
So
I
you end
was.
up stubbing your toe.
Oh,
over.
no.
It gets an infection. One thing leads to another, and you end up in this little thing called a museum 150
Off of a
million years
stubbed
later,
toe?
nicknamed Big Al.
Big Al is crazy. Another thing that's even more crazy, we just died off a stumped toe, brother. That is the worst possible way, especially as a dino. Thank you guys for watching with me. If you know of any more of those that you'd like me to react to, let me know in the comments. And I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. Thank you for watching with me. I love ya. Goodbye.